A way to have well-being and coaching conversations is by using the ABCs of coaching. So let's go through them. So A stands for active listening, and the aim here is to understand what someone means without inferring your own subjective judgment. And this is trickier than it sounds. You're listening to what the person is saying, not saying, perhaps why they aren't being open with their thoughts and feelings, but also sensing through the non-verbal behavior, patterns of speech and language, the use of metaphors, for example. B stands for being curious. And one way we can show curiosity is by asking great questions to help someone give you more detail. And many of us have been taught this through open questions, but here's a few more tips. Firstly, don't ask why. Never. Literally drop it off your vocabulary when it comes to these coaching conversations. There's many reasons for this, and one of our other coaching tips explores why, and you'll see a link to access that video here. Second, don't ask open questions one after the other. It makes it sound like an interrogation. And finally, ask questions with a TED prefix. Tell me, explain, describe. They provide a gentle invitation to someone to open up a bit more to you. So we looked at A and B. Let's move on to C, which is call for action. Supporting the other person to move on to the next step in a way that they choose. Now, this is not about a concrete smart goal, and of course the person might have a very clear step or sense of direction, but sometimes it is common for someone to say, I don't know what to do next, and that's okay. If someone cannot come up with a call to action, invite them to reflect on the conversation. So it's questions like, have you learned anything about the situation since we started talking? Has anything surprised you in our conversation today? And here what's important is that you trust that the person can and will come up with a call to action that suits them at that particular time.